Hello guys, welcome to the channel. We're gonna show you how to measure for your island. The code actually stated your first 9 square foot of the island, you put a plug. And every 18 square footage, you add a plug or fraction thereof. We're gonna slide to the next part. The hanger should not be over 6 inches. And then the plug should not be below 12 inches. So let's dig to this to see if this island is qualified to just have 2 plugs. Okay, this is 1 plug. This one doesn't count because it's already below that 12 inches mark they give you. So it counted as a general purpose plug. And it have 2 right here. So let's see if you can add an extra one by the code if that square footage were done properly. This one can be part of the countertop. It can count as the 9 square footage if it's not below 12 inches. Overhang should not be greater than 6 inches. They got this one right here, good. It should not be, the overhang and the plug should not be lower than 12 inches. They got this one, good. It's not lower than 12 inches. So this one, that would be your first 9 square footage. And that one over there, that would be your 18 extra square footage. But let's see if they need an extra one. If 2 is enough for that big island. Okay, let's take the full measurement. Full measurement of this baby right here is 102 inches. So pretty much it's 8 foot by 6 inches. So on your calculator, you're gonna do 8.5, okay? You take the entire length. So you're gonna do 8.5. And this one is close to be 4 feet. So you're gonna do 4, okay? We're gonna round it up, always round it up. So you're gonna round it up. Since it's not too much, it's 2 inches, so we round it up. If it was way more, you're gonna do the exactly same thing I did with the bigger length, which is the 8.5, okay? All right, so you're gonna do 8.5 times 4. So 8.5 times 4 should give you 34. After we finished with that calculation, we realized the island would need an extra plug. The calculation was 34 square feet. The entire island was 34 square feet. The code book actually asks you, well, when you receive that square footage, take 9 square feet out of that. And after when you're done with that 9 square feet, whatever you have left over, take 18 square feet out of that until you have no more numbers left to take out. Okay, then we have actually a problem here. We're gonna have to actually add an extra plug on top. So stay tuned, we're gonna teach you how to do all the calculation if you haven't get it from the screen yet. So we're gonna teach you how to do all the calculations. Stay, we're gonna go to the whiteboard. Let's go. Hello guys, welcome to the whiteboard. And this little picture we got here is whoever that was in the video probably wanted more explanation. That's your extra explanation, okay? We're just gonna get to it. This is the entire island we're working on, and the island is 102 inch on length, and width we have 48 inches in width. Okay, these 2 numbers, you're gonna put them together, okay, to find your whole number. But before you do that, you're gonna have to divide this 2 numbers with 12. 102 divided by 12 give you 8.5. Why are you dividing it by 12? Because they want it by square feet, not square inch. So you have to actually do the 12. The 12, you already know 12 inches is 1 foot. So the moment you divide it by 12, it's gonna give you that same number in footage, well, in feet, okay? So 102 inch divided by 12 give you 8.5 feet. 48 inch divided by 12 give you 4 feet. Then finally, you put these 2 numbers together, you have 34 square feet. So that's 34 square feet for your whole island. Then now we're gonna get now into the code book, because now we make our island calculation. We find the whole island square feet. So now we can present the code book. Now, the code book tells you after you find your square feet of the island, the first receptacle, you're going to reduce 9 square feet on this. So you're going to keep on reducing in this until it turns 0. Every time you reduce and you are able to do it, you add a receptacle. So then you subtract 9 and 34. Yes, you can. So you add a plug. And then what's going to be left over of this is going to be 25. Now the code book tell you to stop. Now think again. The code book tell you now, okay, now after your first plug 9, you're going to increase it a little bit. We're going to go now with the leftover you have now after you get your first plug. With the leftover you have, you're going to subtract again for me. Can the leftover you have of the 34, can you subtract 18 square feet on it? Yes, you can. So that's going to give you 7. Okay? Then the fact that you can subtract 18 on 25, you add a plug. Now they ask you, okay, now hold up again now. Do you have anything left on that? And then you look, yes, you still have something left. Since you have something left, use what's left for a receptacle. So what the code book wants you to do is to actually reduce on this number till you bring it to 0. All right, we subtract on the bigger number to the full thing till it come to 0, even if you had something left. So that extra little 7 you had left, they still recommend you to use it for a receptacle, even though it's not 18 square feet. All right, let's get to the video and let's finish this up. But guess what? Our inspector was pretty cool. He said, just add a quadruple. You'll be just fine. All right. All right. We're almost through this video. So one thing I want to cover with you guys, even though the inspector did give us a leeway to actually do it that way in that subdivision, that's how we do all the houses there in that subdivision. Okay. We added 2-gain receptacle on that little wall of the island. And it's not up to code, but it's just the inspector allows it. They didn't want to go to the trouble of, drill a hole in the granite so we can add a receptacle outlet on the middle. Okay, that's where we would have to add the extra plug. All right. So the inspector just give us the leeway. Just it's okay in this subdivision, just do it that way. But if we were to go to another subdivision, we should not do it that way because the inspectors wouldn't let it slide. Why? Because the code book said outlet. Okay. Let me just try to clear that out for you. At least one receptacle outlet shall be provided for the first 9 square feet, not receptacle, but receptacle outlet, the box. Okay, so you might say at least one. You might be, well, I can put a receptacle there, or that duplex counted for 1 square of the first 9, and the next part of the duplex counted for the next 18 square feet. No, that's the reason why the code book, though, they writing it, they take their time to write it, and they use their brain to actually, hey, they might end up doing that. So yes, other subdivision it wouldn't be because the receptacle outlet, it's two different things compared to a receptacle device. Okay, the receptacle device is actually these. Receptacle outlet is actually the box. So they said add every 18 square feet after the 9 first square feet, add a receptacle box. Okay, so you could probably say, oh, we can try to beat the code. I have an easy way here. I can put a 3-gain, and then that 3-gain gonna have 6 receptacles in there that are pretty much gonna have 3 duplex, so it will cover the entire island. No, they know people probably couldn't think that way, so that's the reason why they said box, not receptacle device. Okay, I hope you guys understand the point I'm trying to make here. All right, boy, I hope you guys stay throughout the whole video. That's about it. If you guys enjoyed it, you guys want more of this, just put the comment, just thumbs up. Okay, so I could actually see, that person actually stayed for the long. I might actually, if there's a giveaway, you never know. All right, so I enjoyed spending the time with you guys. See you guys on the next one.